Friday night, the big story on Action News tonight, the confessions of two alleged killers, their victims, the missing men in Bucks County. Action News reporter Dan Quayer is live in New Hope, just a mile or two from where the Bucks County victims were buried. Dan, you've got the end of the week update tonight.
That's right, Jim. The gruesome and disturbing case involving drugs, murder, and burials by two cousins on a sprawling farm has left many here in shock and disbelief. And as much as some would like, they just can't seem to stop talking about it.
I feel like we'll probably never really know why it all happened, all right? But it just makes you sad.
It's peaceful here, very tranquil. It's something you wouldn't even think of around here.
I'm just shocked. I am shocked that anybody could do something like that.
I wouldn't want to be their parents. I feel so bad for the family.
The painful and graphic case is detailed in Cosmo DiNardo's confession made public. He dimed out his 20-year-old cousin, Sean Kratz, as his accomplice, who was arrested late last night in Northeast Philadelphia. He too confessed, and both have been charged with murder and related offenses and being held without bail. He tells investigators that on July 5th, he agreed to sell Jimmy Patrick 4 pounds of marijuana for $8,000 and drove him to his family's 90-acre farm. When Patrick only had $800, DiNardo offered to sell him a shotgun. Instead, he then shot Patrick and used a backhoe to bury his body. On July 7th, DiNardo agreed to sell Dean Finisharo marijuana, but first picked up his cousin Sean Kratz. The two planned to rob Finisharo, and DiNardo gave Kratz a .357 Magnum belonging to his mother. They took him to the farm, where Kratz shot him in the head. Also on July 7th, DiNardo meets up with Tom Mayo and Mark Sturgis to make a drug deal. Mayo's car was left at DiNardo's parents' property on Aquaton Road, and they head to the farm where Kratz is waiting. DiNardo shoots Mayo in the back and falls to the ground screaming. Sturgis is shot as he runs away. DiNardo then runs Mayo over with a backhoe. All three bodies are placed in a metal tank DiNardo called the pig roaster and set them on fire. The next day, the men returned to bury the tank 12 feet underground using the backhoe. The motive for all of this?
I'm not really sure if we could ever answer that question.
One thing DA Matt Weintraub is certain of, they may have never found Jimmy Patrick's remains had they not made the plea deal with DiNardo.
And we found him. We found him where we were told we were going to find him, and I don't know if we would have ever.
Weintraub says the victim's family showed tremendous strength as investigators worked to bring their loved ones home.
I hope that I'm never in their shoes, but if I ever were, I pray that I could handle this with the courage and the dignity that they've exhibited.
Now, Weintraub says DiNardo's and Kratz's confessions also led them to the two weapons that were being used in the killings. In exchange for DiNardo's confession, he was spared the death penalty. We're live here in New Hope, Bucks County. I'm Dan Quayer, Channel 6 Action News. Jim?
Dan, thank you.